Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So on the ETH chart, we see already a move to the new high here. It is entirely possible that this wave 5 is already unfolding. I talked about the next targets in the last video between 3,989 and 4,652. No, 4,562. Maybe some of you already got positions filled. I mean, the price dipped really nicely into our communicated support area. Yes, it's a different one than in the, I think, earlier videos yesterday, but they were overlapping anyway. So even the previous support area was not broken, okay? So I just changed the support area in line with the latest wave count. But what I want to communicate is that this change in wave count shouldn't really have made any changes to any practical trading decisions, because the support area, I think it was, instead of ending at 2,924, the previous one was around like 2,975 or something. But anyway, it seems as if this move up could already be wave 5. If wave 5 is unfolding, then it should be targeting, as I said, 3,989 and 4,562. I mean, what can I say? The idea was, and that was very well communicated yesterday, that Ether could have started to outperform Bitcoin, and that this is likely going to be medium term, long term. I even made a specific ETH BTC video. We now see this because Ether starts to take the lead, and that narrative might start to come around now, obviously, you know, ahead of possible ETF approvals. That's still quite far away. Just because Ether has to catch up on Bitcoin, and Ether shows good performance. Good reaction to the support area. Yes, Bitcoin does as well, but Bitcoin hasn't broken above the recent high yet. So yeah, I mean, unless we see basically a pullback now, which could take us back into the orange support zone, I'm gonna assume, you know, that this wave 4 is bottomed. The thing is though, we only have a 3-wave move up yet, so it could still be a high B wave. I leave both potentials here on the chart. But yeah, for anything else, you need a crystal ball. Support area was there. These areas are designed for you to look for entries, maybe even put some limit orders in. The market reversed basically where it needed to. And now we need to see, can this develop into a 5-wave pattern? But then this might already be wave 5. So it's worth tracking it, given the breakout above recent highs here, above yesterday's high. It already suggests that we are basically in wave 5 of circle wave 3, right? Targets are communicated. Yeah, so these are the next levels to watch, 3989 and 4562. And then if we look at the microstructure, I mean, looks like 3 waves up to me at the moment. So we simply don't have enough price data for anything else. But this could be a 1, a 2, and we're now in wave 3 of 5. Basically, it would take that with a pinch of salt, but it would be a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. So probably rather targeting the higher end, like the 61.8 extension level there. So what we can do is just to make it white and change the wave degree here. And that's sort of what I would be tracking. Then we can also use based on this information, the lower degree Fibonacci levels. And here we target roughly the 1.38 extension. 4,100 would be sort of the next short-term milestone target if this is already wave 5 or 3. Wave B in yellow, yeah, if this is a high B wave, should not move really above 4,100. So that's going to be the level to watch, really. There are, I mean, again, that's not so reliable. B waves don't really have a target. They can overshoot. But when we get above the 1.38, it often indicates, yeah, that something different is going on. Yeah, that's pretty much the level, the 1.38 Fib extension. Normally, we don't see a B wave move beyond that. And sometimes they do. Okay, but to be honest, it wouldn't make a great difference. We would already have entered the target area anyway. But for a clear statement and confirmation that, yep, this was wave 5 of 3, we need to see this. And then we can look for a larger wave 4 pullback afterwards again. Don't even have it on the chart here, somewhere on the right-hand side. For which I will give you then support area. So for now, I think it's still worth watching for a high B wave. that cannot really be predicted. We've already broken out. Let's see how sustained it is. If this is wave 3 of 5, then we should be getting to $4,100 next. Quick look at ETH BTC. Basically fulfilled its potential. I shared with you yesterday in the ETH BTC video that we had another 5-wave move up. I then made a post to channel members late yesterday that this could be the wave 2 pullback, and that from this region a 3rd wave should start if Ether is outperforming Bitcoin. It started exactly there, didn't break the previous low, broke out instead above the previous high. And if this is now wave 3 of 3, we need to get to 0.062, or should do at least. Further confirmation that ETH is indeed outperforming Bitcoin would now be a break above Circle Wave 1 high at 0.0605, and above this trend line here, of course, first. That's sort of what I'm watching for, but I'm tracking this very closely now, because a break of any support on the ETH BTC chart will be an indication that this assumption that Ether is outperforming Bitcoin, that this is changing again. But for now, this is very early in a possible trend change. So it's something that I think we caught very early if this is really materializing. The potential was always there, but now it is materializing. Okay, that's my update about ETH BTC and Ether. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.